Hey, hello, good morning, guys. This is your boy, the top senior Zack here. Guys, I was sleeping. I've just woken up and I thought of doing some small vlogs. Then in between, I take some breaks to address you on 3 important points going forward. So these important points revolves around I Am Marwa and his family and what is going as at now. I've just heard about all these 3 things going around, but I want to go deeper on such kind of meaning and what I Am Marwa should take into consideration ASAP, and it's very good for his health going forward. You know, sometimes it's good doing all that you can, and it's good to exist in this life, doing projects, doing investment, but more importantly, it's about your health going forward. So you guys, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, take a second or two to always subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to click at the notification button so that whenever I upload a video, then YouTube shall notify you going forward. So guys, thing number 1 that is so very important, I Am Marwa should rest. I Am Marwa should take a leave or vacation going forward. The main reason I'm saying that, the guy is overwhelmed. The guy has actually done a lot. You know, there is no specific day that I've seen I Am Marwa since I Am Marwa started his YouTube channel. This guy has been working single day out, and every day this guy has to put content or a video for every for day 1 to day 7 years non-stop. You know, there are things that we need to take seriously. The body itself depletes. The body itself gets to exhaustion and fatigue. Therefore, I Am Marwa must rest. So basically what is happening to I Am Marwa, it's body fatigue. Therefore, this guy needs a vacation, and this vacation itself, he needs it out for himself, close his construction site, and be indoors for quick recovery. So while at vacation again, he needs to recover, which means he needs full recovery from sickness. So what might be happening to him, it's the body needs to heal back its energy and replenish its lost electrons to come back to fully functioning. You know, this is what I Am Marwa needs going forward. You know, again, I Am Marwa should need ASAP to close its construction site and gate. Closing its construction site and gate does not mean that the construction work therein must stop, but the construction must continue under supervision of somebody that he trusted. And what should be closed out is to close his gate for any other new YouTuber that is coming, for any local YouTuber, whether international, whether local, whether coming from Nyabuhanze or from anywhere. That site shouldn't be accessed by any YouTuber now. Or those who are coming to do vlogs should do it elsewhere, but not I Am Marwa compound. I think I Am Marwa should consider doing that thing for 2 weeks. Close that gate, be yourself, rediscover yourself until you recover fully. Then you can allow anyone who wants to access your villa to do vlog, because I know most part of your energy has already been drained by people flocking in to do collab. And this is what is weighing your energy down, and this is what is weighing you down, and your body is tearing apart. It's getting depleted, guys. So you have to close your gate from those who are accessing it now, because people are flocking without an invitation. People are coming for collabo, but being I am marwa, because most of the time you you love camera. Whenever you see camera, you'll wake up whether you are sick. Are you there? So what I'm saying in a nutshell is your camera alone is what you should be having. You shouldn't be seeing any other people with other cameras. Are you there? And that is to mean it's like you'll be having ample time to think. You'll be having ample time to meditate and to interact with your workers going forward and to do your only work. Are we there? That's it. So guys, you know, I'm here and I told you this place, this where people do exercises. Guys are doing exercise around, and if you see very many things, you wouldn't hesitate like to tell us we have the good environment there, as you could see around. Some guys are sitting over there. Purely what they do is others are chatting, others are doing yoga, and they're taking break to do their good things that they deserve from work. It's about all steaming up or steaming off. Are you there? To rest, to always yield back and to replenish the lost energy back for the next activity tomorrow. That's why you see people are basically resting. Are you there? That's why you see people are basically resting. Even the other side, you can see some guys there. What they do is to rest, and after resting, others do yoga. Others are resting. Yeah, others also smoke outside. Only cigarette, nothing else. Shisha around, nothing else. So that is the part of my vlog and the communication going on. You know, guys, now I was just going around to address you, or to address such kind of issue of an importance, because I am on need to chill. I am on need to rest and fully recover, so that visitors coming along to engage him must stop, so that I am marwa gets to rest. I hope this video will reach you. Guys, again, as I told you, people are doing exercises, people are running around, and it is always better, guys. It is always better around there. So this guy just simply need to rest and to rediscover that as himself, and energy will be back for other activities to be used. Are you there? Are you there? I think that one would be the best thing. Another second thing that I need also would be of help is I just need to know you, because as at now you know that I am already sick, but we also know the other factors that have contributed to such kind of condition, such kind of sickness. You know, okay. Typically, we have what we call the tropical diseases. The tropical diseases majorly in Africa. It's what we call the malaria. So the malaria itself, I think, caught up by marwa. Because how do people contact malaria? So how to contact malaria? We have what we call the malarial bacterial. So malarial bacterial, we have what we call the mosquito. So the mosquito itself, no, not any other mosquito. The mosquito that is responsible to spread malaria is called the Anopheles mosquito. So the Anopheles mosquito, this is the female mosquito that carries itself with malarial bacteria. Are you there? So what Anopheles mosquito does, he comes and he pricks you. Pricking you is what we call like biting. So Anopheles mosquito does not squeeze blood out of you. The pricking of you is to provide a pathway whereby the Anopheles female mosquito will have to reduce or will have to inject you with the malarial bacterial. Are you there? Huh? Called the malarial. The malarial bacteria has got a name called the malaria plasmodium or plasmodia. So this malarial plasmodium, which is the bacteria, will find its way through your blood vessels, and this your blood vessels, the malarial bacteria has got high affinity for the CD for the red blood cells. So once it's there in the body, the bacteria targets the red blood cells. So how does it work such that you'll be hearing fever, the recent temperature or the coldest temperature going forward? So you know the function of a red blood cell. It carries the oxygen with itself. The red oxygen also nourishes the body itself. Are you there? So once it's there in the red blood cells, what it does, the Plasmodium malaria start depleting the red blood cells or start feeding on the red blood cells, whereby your body shall be depleted of these red blood cells. While you know the red blood cells, these are the red coloring matter of the blood, and the hemoglobin, the red coloring matter of the blood, and the blood will start changing color, and the blood will start losing the hemoglobin, red coloring matter. When your blood started losing this hemoglobin, simply means your blood want to be attracting oxygen. So the oxygen itself shall be insufficient, just because what attracts or what has got high affinity for this oxygen has already been depleted. Then you start emaciating, you start changing color, the fever crops in. Are you there? With other myriad of signs and symptoms, a collection of symptoms that comes and get into your body. So this is the reasons why within Africa, malaria is a serious disease when it's not taken care of. Good enough, A.M QAROL has just noticed it was malaria, and by the time he noticed it, he sought the medical assistance and the medical emergency that it was supposed to have. Are you there? And consider having a net, consider protecting yourself around Nyabohanzi, And malaria time is very, because the weather itself, all along it has been raining, and that's why you see malaria must always exist in tropical areas and wet areas. Are you there? What might have contributed to such conditions is the change of weather. Once the weather changes, it also affects how our bodies function. It affects how our body functions. It affects our body morphological kind of structure, and how body physiology also sometimes changes before we actually adapt within the weather. Are you there? These are the changes within the environment. So our body will react to the stimulus. Our body also will react on how weather changes, and we carry ourselves going forward so that we fit that environment. So sometimes you might find very many people getting sick because of weather change, and because of the persistent kind of hypersensitive reaction, how our body responds towards the environment, the changes to the environment. This is the weather change, temperature, pressure. That's basically what we call the stimuli or the stimulus. The stimulus, these are the changes that occurs within the environment. And the response, it's how our body do react to them, that causing the hypersensitive reaction, or what we call an allergy. So an allergy simply means hypersensitive reaction. Are we there? Another one, the reason why, and again, what might have made A.M marwa. Are you there? Get sick to that level. Number one, it could have been what we call fatigue. So the guy arrived from his international travels. He's been creating content since day one up to now. He is overwhelmed and his body can no longer take it anymore. That's why the body responds to such kind of changes, and the body responds to such kind of an overwhelming activity, and therefore A.M marwa needs rest, and this rest must be of essence and so ASAP. Are you there? Must be of so essence and ASAP. Guys, if you look around, you can see along the shade, guys are sitting all over, and the reason why they are sitting all over is like people rest after hard work. After hard work, people rest, and it's good. Right now I'm sitting on a bench. And I'm wearing certain kind of a shirt. Are you there? That's what is happening now. So this is why I'm letting you know that it was of the very essence that A.M marwa had to take rest, and that rest was so important. Hey guys, so on this side you see this one is a mosque. The guys are just waiting for the last prayer, and the guys are just resting. As you can see, the environment is so an exquisite one, so aesthetic, very nice one. Are you guys? The environment is so nice one, and that's how it is, guys. That's how it is. So I believe marwa must take a heed, and he must just rest. No excuse, no giving excuse going forward, but rest is as good as very many things that you want. You know, the reason why I moved out from that bench, another guy has just joined me over there, but he started playing his music. And you know, the music, I don't want a copyright now at this moment. I'm waiting for monetization going forward. So I fear music going forward. You know, after doing content, then somebody comes, plays music just around you. It might not work well with you going forward. So the segment 3, which is the last one and very important, that if video could also reach A.M marwa, I think this one will help. Because number one, I've talked of very important thing that A.M marwa should rest. So he must decide to rest at his own compound there, close himself around so that he fully recovers. And number 2, he is sick, and the causative agent of his sickness I've stated there in this video. It could be malaria, the weather change, and exhaustion and fatigue. So he must get to know that 3 these things revolves around and can make her or anybody around there sick. So he must be well acquainted with such kind of scenarios going forward. The last one and the most thing that I love and I like, and guys, it's prayer. You know, I told you this is mosque with the speaker over there now, and the guys are waiting. This is a call for prayer, and you see now guys are headed to prayer, others are headed to the to the washroom for supplication before they seek or they head to prayers. If you see people moving up and down, people are headed for prayers, guys. So that's number 3 thing. So number 3 things that what I mean and I believe is, I like congrats mom. Because within that level, Congress mom has been keeping an eye to A M Marwa, to her son. She frequently visits to look at the situation, and she always supplements the situation that is so deficit, and always gives an advice what is so lacking going forward. So such an advice I've seen Congressman doing was to always talk it out with A M Marwa, always advise A M Marwa, and that one was so nice. Are you there? Number 2, she's been above reproach to always get to know the health status of the son. Even at the point when they went there with Davy, it was about to find out how the son A M Marwa is doing. A typical example of most mom, but this one is top notch. And another one, she is always present to set everything that it's always missing on site, to complement the effort of the son, to always doing great at his villa and providing. Going there typically, it's not just merely that of a mother is just moving there. It's going to fact find, and it's going to inquire how the son is faring on and how the house is faring on. So the greatest one is she always offers prayers above the reproach. The devotion kind of nature, it's offering prayers to the son. The family that prays together always stays together and progresses. No wonder the progress of the family, the progress of A M Marwa in everything that he does, because she always puts the family and A M Marwa before God. Big time. Are you there? Big time. And that is how Congress mom has been very instrumental, how Congress mom has been very useful to A M Marwa's journey and the entire family going forward. Because in terms of trouble, she's present. In terms of sickness, she's present. In terms of goodness and everything, that mom is so present, and the mom put God first, put her family first before God, before he do everything. Always pray, even in the midst where the negative gang mocks her with her prayer with her family, the mom will stand to always give God thanks, to always put the sons and the daughters into prayer, and always bless everybody and welcomes visitor amid that busy schedule. A very hardworking mom, industrious, a very devoted mom to the word of the Lord and to the works of the Lord. That alone makes me admire that woman. I wish I had a mom like that. The reason why I'm saying, because my mom, she's sick and could not do such kind of things in his life going forward. Are you there? Could not just do about such kind of things going forward. So I believe this video will reach A M Marwa going forward, and we must just tell her about that. Are you there? I wish the video will reach A M Marwa. So this is the environment where I was shooting the video. So I was sitting at this bench. The bench itself is so good and so wow. Are you there? So very good environment they're in. People, you see, people are walking around, and it's always good. Are you there? Always good, that good. I need to take some picture over here. Very nice one. So guys, with all those few remarks, let's meet again when God gives us grace. May God bless you going forward. Prost.